Hey my loves, welcome back again to my channel. Hey. How many times we have to welcome people back to your channel? Let me tell you, every single time, because new people see your content, new people subscribe, so you always have to welcome them. Don't be lazy. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. My name is NK. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, thank you so much for all the love and all the support. Today's makeup is really clean girl makeup. Oof. Honestly, this is how I beat my face when I'm stepping out. When I want to wear makeup, this is my go-to look. The only difference is the lip. I switch up the lip depending on my mood. But basically, this is how my face would typically look. I love me a really bronzed out look. Something, just really bronzy, sweet, calm, not too much. So this is typically how I will beat my face. So if you would like to see how I achieve this gorgeous look, because let's be honest, this look is gorgeous. It's eating, okay? If you would like to see how I achieve this look, then honey, keep on watching. I'm starting off with this color corrector from Huda Beauty, and I'm just going to apply that in all the areas where I have hyper pigmentation. And then I'm going in with this buffing brush, and I'm just going to tap that onto the skin. Again, I am not swiping, guys. I'm just tapping that and just pressing it into my skin in all the places where it needs to be. I want to give this a very good blend. I go in with my Fenty Beauty contour stick in the shade Truffle, and I'm going to contour my face. You can see I'm placing this high up my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, my jaw. I'm very strategic with the way I place this contour because I really need it to be very defined, especially on my jaw as well, because I just want that very chiseled look. This is artwork, guys. Okay, this is artwork. And then I'm going in with that same brush, and I'm going to tap it into the skin. Just press it into the skin. You don't want to swipe. Once you start swiping, you ruin the whole thing. So you tap, and I'm just tapping it and making sure that I concentrate it on the area without having a smudge all over the places that I don't want it to be. I'm putting it on my forehead. I'm blending it into my hairline as well. Then I'm going to go in with this small angled brush, and I'm going to use that to contour my nose. You want to give this a very good blend, guys. Very good blend. So this is on the painting, by the way, my own version of it, and I really love it because it's really quick, and I just love how easy and seamless it makes my makeup. Next thing, I'm going in with the liquid blush from Huda Beauty, and I'm just going to be putting that right on the high points of my cheekbones. Now, I like to use this blush when I'm going for a very calm, subtle look. This also serves as a lip gloss for me, guys. Very versatile. Then I go in with this brush, and I just tap that on as well, just like I did the contour, making sure again I concentrated on the areas where it needs to be. I want to give that a very good blend, my loves. A very good blend. Then I go in with my foundation, and then I'm going to put that all over my face. Well, not on my under eye because I don't want to have product build up. So you can see I just start tapping on my foundation. Again, guys, no swiping. I know I've said this so many times, but I know why I keep saying it. If you want your product to last, you want to have a very good and seamless blend, this is the way. And please make sure you check my previous video on my skin prep so that you are updated on the foundation, the main foundation of getting a long-lasting makeup. I go in with my concealer, and for today's look I wanted a very bright under eye, so I went in with this concealer, which is quite honestly bright. put it in all the places that it needs to be, as you can see in the video. Then I went in with the powder puff. I started using a powder puff recently, and oh my god guys, I am in love. I love the way it just doesn't smudge the concealer. It just really doesn't trap makeup into the powder puff. It just gives you exactly what you need. A very easy and seamless blend. I love it so much. Now when I'm using a powder puff or even a beauty blender or whatever you want to use, again, when it comes to your under eye, you want to look up when you're blending, my loves. Look up. When you do this, it makes sure that you have a very seamless blend. You know, it reduces all the creases. Again, go watch my skin prep video so you can also see how to make sure your under eye isn't creasing when you apply your makeup. This powder puff requires a little bit of patience, but I promise you guys, it is absolutely worth it. Because I'm not doing eyeshadow, I like to make sure my eyelids are properly blended as well. Again, I go over it over and over again. I look up and get my thing done. Then I go in with my setting powders, and again, looking up, guys, to avoid creasing or creases. I need to figure out the right word for this. So I just go in and tap on that. I am not baking. I just like to press my powder in. My setting powder, a mixture of these two. I have so many, but this is the two I'm using for today's look, and I just put that all over the places where I have my concealer. I like to leave it a little bit longer on my nose just to get that extra definition. Then I'm going in with this powder to set my contour, all the places that, you know, I applied my Fenty Beauty, just to bring back warmth to my face, because, you know, we're looking a little bit white, honey. Then I go in with the same angled brush and I use that same powder and I define my nose contour. I go in with another blending brush and I just put that same powder all over my lids just to give it some definition, because again, I'm not wearing eyeshadow for this look. This is a very simple clean girl look. Then I go in with my finishing powder and I'm gonna put this all over my face, except, honey, except my under eye. I add a little bit of it in other places because I don't want it to be too bright. The only place I don't put this powder is my under eye, but every other place gets it. I also use it to soften the bridge of my nose contour, you know, just so it's not looking too brown or too dark. Then I go in with this blush and I'm just going to bring back that Huda Beauty, or, you know, just give it a proper lighten, if that's the word. Oh my god, guys, voiceovers are somewhat hard, but anyway, I'm using the blush brush to properly blend, get that in. Oh, look at the gorgeousness, baby. I tap a little bit of that on my nose and then I go in with my finishing powder again and put that powder all over the blush to soften the look. I go in with my mascara to get them ready, get my lashes ready for the falsies. When I'm done with my falsies, I go in with this liquid eyeliner just to, you know, put that liner right on the place where my lash is so it looks seamless, doesn't look like it's just hanging there. Then I go in with my highlighter. I love this Inglot highlighter, by the way. I just go in and just give my face that glow. Then I'm using my Fenty Beauty, the same contour stick I use, and I'm gonna use that to outline my lips. I typically will go in with a pencil right after this, but I don't know why I forgot that. Then I go in with my Dior lip oil in the shade 012 and just gloss my lips, because honey, look at them lips, baby. Then I set my face and oh my god, look at that. Thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support. I had to do a voiceover for this because I'm actually in a hurry to go somewhere. I really would have loved to chit chat. You guys know I love my chit chat makeup videos. But yeah, I hope you really love this look. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments. Don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Oh my god, thank you guys. And to comment. I really love to leave I really love to read your comments. It means so much to me. I mean, I love that you watch, but I really love if you take time to just comment. It just means the world to me to read your comments and reply to them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all the love. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I'm seeing my consistency paying off, and I don't take it for granted that you guys are here. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.